This here's the story of a boy and a girl and a dog and a couple bikes. Oh, and fixing them and cooking.
Here, let's go back.
Welcome to Northern Trends. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. Technically the Elliott Highway, Alaska. We're right in the middle of everything, of nothing out here. And this is the first one. We're trying it out. We're hitting some light twisties today on the F700s. Isabella, of course, is by my side. Right now she's in the lead. And we are just banging it out because it's coming up to the end of the season. And we wanted to get something together before I pull out my snow machine and she starts focusing up on her last year of college. So, with that being said, our goal is really just to kind of follow us around the state. We just got her on a bike this year. She can talk more about that later. We've got a couple really good trips in so far. We just ride. We love it. We do it every day as much as we can. I commute to work. I work decent, about 90 miles home. Try and commute on the bike as much as possible, so we might get a little bit of that in, but we're talking below 30 degrees in the mornings by now, and it's probably not going to happen. But next year you're going to see all that highway. The parts is one of the fun ones. No low speed stuff out there. It's this point A to point B, but still enjoyable nonetheless. We are up here at one of our absolute favorite spots. This is kind of a local road, lots of houses, so we try not to rip it too hard, but the point of coming up here, we just love riding this town. There's a lot of good places. So coming up in these next few videos, we're really hoping to kind of get into the service mode. That's winter time. We're going to get the bikes ready to not really put away, just store. And then we're going to start going through gear for next year, what we got this year, what's damaged, what's good. And interestingly enough, we don't have anyone that services our bikes here, at least not the motors, and I did a good valve job. So we're going to do a good trip down to Anchorage. There's some really good shops down there, but they're over 300 miles away. So that's going to be a little road trip in itself, just to get the bikes down. We'll drop them off and see what we can do from there. It might be a whole nother trip to get them back. Gear review. We wear some pretty low budget gear, and we like to share that. But it's all really nice stuff. Like, we're talking low budget, but it's still climb. Alpine Star, baby. We got the good stuff. So we're gonna get into my helmet, my cams, what I'm running. This is new for me. It's not new for you to watch, so let me know what you think. We're trying some stuff. Tires. I like doing my own tires. And if you don't, get some spoons and start. We busted knuckles a couple times, but it looks cool. I like to swap tires for other people. I like to swap my own tires. I like to try out tires. I don't think there's anything wrong with reading a review and disagreeing with it because you tried it out and said, yeah, that's not my thing. That's not how I ride. That's not where I ride. This is where we ride. This is what I like. This is what I've chosen to ride on. And with all the gear and all the bags, we burn them out pretty quick. So if we get 4,000 or 5,000 miles out of a set of tires, that's a good set of tires loaded down. So in my opinion, for what I want with the twisties and the grippies and the off-roadies and everything else, it's a lot to ask for the tires. So we'll go through some of that stuff. And camping, we do a little camping. And between the two of us, we got 2 bikes. It's a lot of room, so we're going to downsize our bags. And figure out what we need, what we don't need, and really tighten things up a little bit. But we got a good system. We got a really good system. So that includes a queen size air mattress. So not ashamed to say we sleep in comfort on the ground. So yeah, really excited for this next year. Like I said, content might get slow this winter, but I don't think it's going to stop. I also want to check out the ice track scene in town. Locally, there's been an ice track league for a while. I was a part of it briefly. I want to see if they're still kicking. Maybe we can get a bike together this year. You know, a Ninja 250, if it can do 90 miles an hour, that's max speed out at that track. So wouldn't mind going from the Supermoto setup into the street bike setup, maybe. It doesn't need to be big to have fun. I mean, you're on the ice. The big stuff is pretty wild to ride around on anyways. So really would like to get some of the ice track out to you. But just enjoy the rest of this ride.